Hi, it's July 1st. I'm doing CSC 110, homework 2, exercise 5 for YouTube. Hang on 1 minute here and I can share my desktop. It's been a while since I've had to do this. All right, perfect. So, let's see here. All right, so the program, isn't it beautiful? So for the assignment, we were to assign a principal amount of $10,000 to the variable P as in Papa, and then assign a value to the variable N with the value of 12, and then assign to R the interest rate of 8%, which is shown down here as just the decimal value of 8%, 0.08. Then we'll have the program prompt the user for the number of years in T that the money will be compounded for, and then basically calculate and print the final amount in T. As you can see here, I have a rather large print statement that sort of lays everything out because I'm verbose. All right, but I'm going to quickly talk about what I've got going on here. I laid out the formula that would be needed in sort of a more of a computer-like version. But here I have got my variable capital P with 10,000. I added the 0.00 to make it more dollar-like, just to make sure that my data types were consistent throughout the formula. So I have my lowercase r here with the value of 0.08 for 8%. I have n here, which is the periods of compounding per unit of T. And T here is number of years. Now, so obviously per year, it's going to compound 12 times. That could change depending on the formula. You could say it compounds quarterly, but for the assignment, it was 12. Now here for T, I'm asking for the user to input the number of years that this loan is for. However, I also have to cast it to an int. Otherwise, part of the formula, I'm trying to take a string and multiply that by a number. It didn't work out. So here I've kind of broken down a couple portions of the formula into different variables. So as we can see just quickly up here, it's P, the principal amount, times 1 plus r over n to the power of n times t. Although what I've done here is just have the power amount, so n times t is the value of the variable power. I also have my rates increase amount set to the value of 1 plus r over n. Now, I notice here I do have this in parentheses. That's not necessary. I wanted to make sure that I was typing it the way I would into a calculator. And by doing it that way, I can also see the amount of r over n as I'm putting it into my calculator. Not necessary. Order of operations would have taken care of that. Now here I have the variable a, which is set to a value of p times my rate increase to the power of n times t. And I have it set to round that to 2 to make it more of a dollar amount. And then it will print the statement with the initial investment of P and the interest rates of, and here I have it R times 100, just to make it a little more consistent with what up here where it looks like 8%. And I know that it's going to print out 8.0, but that's perfectly okay. And so basically R times 100, so 8%, that compounds n times per year for t years, and the final amount will be a. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and function 5 that. and it's asking me for how many years. I'm going to go ahead and say 5, and that gives me 14,898.46, or excuse me, or $14,898.46. So with the initial investment of $10,000 at an interest rate of 8% that compounds 12 times per year for 5 years, the final amount will be the $14,898.46. And that completes this particular program. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day.